What's up, you guys? It's me, Aliyah, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing morning, evening, or night. Let's go ahead and get this video started. From the title, you can tell that I will be showing you some of my favorite short curly hairstyles. I wish I could show you my curly hair length at this time, but sadly it is up in the slick back, which is one of the hairstyles that I'll be showing you today. So if you're interested in any everyday, very easy, very simple hairstyles for your short curly hair, make sure you keep on watching, and I hope you enjoy, and I will see you at the end. First hairstyle I'll be doing today is my essential high puff for all my lazy girls out there who don't like styling their hair too much. This is one for you. So I like to dampen my hair before I do this hairstyle so I can add some more hair oil in it. I'll be using the Shea Moisture 100% extra virgin coconut oil because I love my hair to look very shiny when it's done because it gives it such a nice little finish. So I'm not going to put too much, but I'm going to put in places that I know will be seen. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm going to go ahead and gather all my hair at the top of my head so I can go ahead and make my little pineapple. And I usually just start this by taking pieces of my hair because sometimes little lumps and bumps do pop up because hair doesn't always go the direction you want it when you grab it all at once. So I take pieces and grab it all, or I usually flip my head, but for the sake of the video and for the people who want to be more precise, I gather it with my hands. And now we have this puff at the top of my head that I am holding. So I'm going to go ahead and start taking this brush and brushing my hair up all over to make it look more neat. And I'm also going to be adding water and more oil as I go. Now that everything is pretty much smoothed out, I'll be taking this Eco Styler Professional Styling Gel in Crystal. It's the clear one. And I'll be only putting so little on my hair because I don't like when my hair feels very crunchy. So I'm just going to be taking the slightest amount and putting it especially near my kitchen area so it looks more slick and put together. And then some on the front part of my hair to make sure it just stays laid down. And now I'm just going to make sure everything is pretty much smoothed out. And we're going to take this scrunchie. You can get these from pretty much anywhere. I got this one from Urban Outfitters specifically. And we're just going to go ahead and wrap this around our hair. So now I'm just gonna fluff it up and kind of shape it how I want it. And boom, there's your 2-second puff. You can do edges pretty much how you want, but I'm not gonna do them in this video because everybody does their edges differently. But if you really want yours to be very precise, you can put bobby pins to hold the hairs back. Now it's time for my one that I don't really do a lot, and this is 2 space buns. I usually never do space buns in my hair because they're such a hassle for me and my hair, so I just rarely ever do them, but I'm going to do them for the video. So for this hairstyle, pretty much all you have to do is make a part in your hair. I usually do mine right down the middle, so I'm going to go ahead and take this rat tooth really thin comb to make a part. So now that my hair is completely parted down the middle, I'm pretty sure it's pretty straight, but like I said, you can do your parts however you want. Now I just kind of take my brush and start smoothing my hair. I really want to make sure that part stays parted very straight. If you want it to be very straight, I personally don't care because that's just me. So now that this is all brushed down and slicked down, I'm going to go ahead and grab some gel and put some very carefully. But if you're not a gel person like me, you could take some hairspray and spray it on your hair to give it a really nice smooth shine. But if you're going to use hairspray, I recommend spraying it on the brush instead of your hair directly because then it doesn't get as much coverage. So now that that is all brushed down and slick, I'm going to go ahead and throw a hair tie in this bun really quick. There's one side that easy, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side to show you what everything looks like when it's once all smoothed out and ready to go. So that is our second hairstyle, so let's go ahead and move on to the third. Now I'm going to show you how I do my high space buns, and this one is just like the low ones, except now you're going to gather your hair on the top and like kind of sides of your head. So we're going to go ahead and keep that really straight part since it's already there, and then we're going to go ahead and start brushing it up so it looks really neat. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a hair tie around this bun. So usually I don't pull it all the way through. I pull it to where the ends of the hair are still in the hair tie so it's easier to gather and make neat. There's one bun right there, and yes, I'll clean up with bobby pins in a second right after I do this side of my head. Here goes the 2 space buns, and they do look pretty uneven at the moment, but like I said, I will fix them with bobby pins. And the way I fix mine is I just kind of grab the bottom and kind of scrunch it to all one even point and then use a bobby pin to secure it, or sometimes even wrapping it just helps it. Just like that, I just wrapped it, no bobby pin needed. And then I'll do the same for the opposite side. And then I just try my hardest to get both of them to look pretty even, and right now I'm pretty happy with how they look. Like I said before, I'm not doing my edges or anything because that's just gonna make the hairstyle much cuter, but I'm just being lazy. Let's move on to the fourth. Now it is time for our next hairstyle, which is what I like to call child's play. You'll see why in a minute. As you can see, I kept my middle part in for my last two hairstyles. So you're gonna start with parting your hair right down the middle and kind of fluffing your hair out to be really even, or how you would like it to be. This hairstyle requires these little hair bands because I don't like the big hair bands for this style. You guys have seen me wear this a lot and it gave me a lot of compliments on it, surprisingly. You're gonna take a little piece of hair from the front right near your part and section it off from the rest of your hair, and then just kind of grab little random pieces of hair to try to make it a little more even and make sure the little part is voluminous and big and cute, but not too big because we don't want it too big. So then I'm just going to go ahead and grab a spoolie and try to smooth out the front part of my hair so it doesn't look all crazy and not done. So I'm gonna go ahead and take one of those small hair ties I was talking about and go ahead and tie the piece of hair apart from the rest of your head of hair. That's it. That's literally what you do on both sides, and then boom, you look like a 6-year-old girl who just came from the candy shop. And then to make it a little more blended and even, I kind of spread it and flatten it, but you can clearly tell that there's still something there. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it for the other side of my hair, and we'll see what the final product is. This is the final look. You could always do your edges to make it look good or better or enhance the look, and this is what I like to call child's play because, like I said before, you do look like a little kid with this hair in. Now it is time for the half up, half down portion of this video. If you don't know what a half up, half down is, basically your hair is basically just half up, half down. So what you're gonna do, grab some hair from the side of our head, just like this, and kind of section off from the rest of our hair all the way up to about the middle of our heads, okay? So, and then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side, but we're gonna make it as even as possible because you will be able to see these lines after your hair dries a little bit. It gets a bit more voluminous if you air dry your hair. Here is our half up section of our hair, and I'm gonna go ahead and secure this with a hair tie, regular hair tie instead of a small one. So here is our half up, half down hairstyle with a ponytail, because it's literally just this one long piece of hair with it parted on each side. You know, very simple, very easy to do, and you can really turn it into anything you want. Speaking of turning it into anything you want, we're gonna go ahead and turn this into a bun. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, I wouldn't say tease, but I would kind of say bring your hair down a little bit to where it's a bit more voluminous, and then we're just gonna wrap it around. I like to wrap it around my finger and then just kind of freehand the rest of it. And then we're going to add another hair tie to this piece of art right here. I usually only wrap that hair tie around twice because I don't want it to get stuck and mess up the hair. So now we just have a bun on top of our head, and now we're just gonna work to make this even. Here is our half up, half down hairstyle with a bun on top. I usually never do this because I feel like I look weird like this, so I just never do the hairstyle. But so now I'm gonna show you my half up, half down hairstyle. 2 buns. Yes, dos. 2. Living for it. So basically we're gonna do the same thing we did before, except this time we're going to get a little bit more hair than last time because we're gonna be making buns and you want these to be a little bit bigger. Grabbed all the hair at the top of my head and I left like the side parts down because I didn't want those to be a part of this buffoonery we are about to be doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and split this hair down the middle with the part that I already placed in my hair before. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it around, of course, and then grab a hair tie and secure this in place. And I'm only wrapping it twice so it's easier to pull it out and make it. And then we're going to be doing the same thing to the other side. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and take some bobby pins and secure where I really want my bun to go. And then I'm just gonna kind of play with them until I can get them pretty even because you don't want to walk around looking too lopsided. There is our half up, half down with 2 buns on the top of our heads. Of course, I slicked down this part with the brush, but this is the final result of this hairstyle. On to the next one. So guys, I once again hit the reset button on my hair and it's time for the last hairstyle for this video, and it is my infamous slick back that people keep asking me how I do it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and answer all you guys' requests and show you how I do it. So first thing I always like to do is get my hair really wet, so it's, well, not really wet, but like an okay amount of wet, so it's really easy to slick down. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So now that my hair is pretty wet, I'm gonna go ahead and place my part where I want it, and I think I want my part about here today. I usually do it on my right side of my body because I feel like that complements my face the most, kind of like off center of my head. But now that my hair is parted, it is time for the easy part, which is brushing it down. So So as you can see, I'm just taking this brush and kind of brushing my hair straight down so it's really slick. And also let you guys know, I pull out the slightest amount of hair on the sides of my head for this because I feel like if I didn't, I'd look completely bald. So I just kind of pull out a few pieces of hair, not too many, but just enough. The edges are the parts that really are very crucial to this part of this hairstyle. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this brush and I dipped it a little bit into my Eco Gel, very little, because I don't want my hair to be too crunchy, and if you have too much gel it will flake. So I'm just gonna go ahead and focus this gel right by my part and around the front of my hair, and I'll explain in a minute after I brush all this in. So now that that's all brushed in, I'm about to go ahead and finish up slicking down the back of my hair, because this is also crucial, because you can't have a slick back if only half your hair is slicked, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna go ahead and slick this back with the remaining gels. My hair is completely slicked down at this point. It's really cute. I also like to get my kitchen up there because I like this to look really clean and really just put together, you know. And also I like to follow the natural way of my hair. So if this part of my hair slicks that way, I'm gonna slick it that way. I'm not even gonna try to fight my hair on this one. It's just gonna have to win, especially when it comes to the back of my hair. If it wants to go in an O shape, we're gonna slick it in an O shape. So now that everything is pretty much slicked down, I'm gonna go back in with some gel and slick down the parts that really need it. So like the middle of my head, and then I'm gonna go ahead and brush it down some more. This is really an arm workout. Oh my god. Okay, so now everything is slicked down, and to make my ponytail slash puff look really big, I use a standard hair tie and just tie this up multiple times. It really looks really snatched. And I'm also going to show you guys how I do my edges for this hairstyle, because a lot of people ask me how I do my baby hairs and edges, even though I don't really do my baby hairs for this because they're kind of all snatched away at this point. I'm gonna go ahead and take this spoolie, and I'm gonna start on this side because this is my favorite side to do my edges on. And I'm gonna go ahead and kind of shape my edges. If you know how bad baby does her slick backs, I kind of do the same thing with my edges because it just adds some like fun to like the really pinned down, put together look, you know. That's why I prefer doing edges over baby hairs, because it's like they're already there but you're just adding like some bonus things to it, you know. Since some hair came up in the process, I will slick down this part of my hair again with my spoolie with the slightest bit of gel. So now it's time for this side of my hair. I don't really do too much with this side of my hair, so basically all I do is go over my hairline and kind of go halfway to put a really thick, not thick line, but really straight line, so you can clearly see that there is a part in the hair right here. Then I'm gonna take the bottom portion and then slick that down with the spoolie also. And then I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze out and pull out my hair so it looks very full and very cute and fun and fresh. Okay, so guys, that is it for all the hairstyles that I have for you today. I hope you liked all of them. Let me know if you tried some. If you guys want me to do another hairstyle video with more complex hairstyles, let me know. I'll be more than happy to do that for you. But if you like the video, please give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here, and comment down below if you're gonna try any of these things. Let me know. I'd love to see them. If you do, take pictures and tag me, because I would love to see that. That would literally warm my heart. Make sure you follow my socials so you can actually tag me in these pictures, and that includes my Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, to keep up with me and send me things and talk to me and interact with me, and we can just all have a really good time. Thank you so much again for watching today's video, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Bye.